Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new Class 66 Rocks review. Now apologies that I haven't done any videos for the past few months. My mum passed away in December last year, 2024, after a long battle with progressive supranuclear palsy, PSP, which is a very rare form of Parkinsonism. So it's been a very tough time for myself and my family. So I've been supporting my dad the best I can. I also went into work to try and keep myself busy the day after Mum passed away. So I had the day off when she did pass. So I didn't have any bereavement leave or anything like that. And then into the new year, obviously we had to arrange Mum's funeral, which didn't take place till February. So there's been a lot of obviously like ringing around, changing details and everything as you can probably imagine. So I just haven't had time to do any reviews or get back into anything I've really enjoyed. So when you're watching this video about 2 weeks ago, myself and my dad, we went to the viewing park at Manchester Airport and we hadn't been there in quite some time. So that was like the first proper day out that we'd actually had in a while. We have had support like from other family members and friends of the family, etc. So I haven't had, like I say, I haven't had any time at all to sort of focus on my YouTube channel, on any hobbies that I've enjoyed. I mean, I have been doing like some running with the running club I'm in, once or twice a week, just to give me something to do, and because it does obviously help your mental health as well. So just before I start this review, the model railway layout, it still exists. It hasn't been forgotten about at all. It hasn't been scrapped. We haven't done any work on it for quite some time, like I said, obviously with Mum's illness before she passed away as well. We are hopefully going to start working on it again this year, because I've spoke to Dad about it the other day and we said like we will start doing bits at it. So there will be a video at some point coming to the channel on the layout, but like I say, at the moment we haven't been doing anything with it. Review wise, I'm going to try and fit them in as and when I can. So I know I used to be sort of doing them every other week, but with work and everything else, it's just finding time to do that at the moment. So I will be keeping the channel updated when I can. I have got some other models and model railway locomotives to review, so I will do those at some point. And I'll also obviously be doing like aviation videos as well and whatnot. And there are some other exciting things to come later in the year, but I'm not going to say too much about that just at the moment. So that's where we are at currently. So let's have a look at what we've got today then. So today's model I've had, I think, since last year, year before last. So it is part of the World of Stobart range. So this is a certificate of authenticity. This certifies that the model accompanying this document is an authentic replica officially licensed and improved by Eddie Stobart. So it's part of obviously the Stobart Rail division. I'm not too sure if that's still going actually. I would presume it is, but if you do know, please leave your comments below. It is the Ballast Under Cutter. It has the fleet number W175 and it is part of the Atlas Editions range. Turning to the certificate round to the back, I'll just let you have a quick read of the information that's on the back of there regarding the undercutter. and on the bottom of the certificate we've just got a bit of information on obviously the guarantee to the consumer, so that's not too important right now, so let's put that to one side for a moment. So let's have a look at the model itself. So obviously it's not like the Atlas Editions other Stobart collection that was released, obviously where the packaging's got a photo of the vehicle on the front, well the model should I say. It's just in the World of Stobart box, which is like a light greyish colour. Obviously we've got the wording in like a dark navy blue colour on the box. It's the same for the top and the sides. It's in 1/76 scale and it is die-cast metal. Obviously it's a special edition collector's model, part of the World of Stobart range. Like I said, there's nothing much I can say about the packaging. On the bottom obviously we have just a bit of information. Obviously it's saying it's not suitable for children under 14 years of age, and it's for adult collections. So let's open the box up and have a look at it. I'm just going to make sure I open it at the right end. Now this will be going on a shelf in the loft with the other models. So like I said, once I've done this one then I can look at ordering some of the other models that I'm still missing out on. So it's presented in the ice cube packaging or block of ice, whichever you wish to call it. So we'll just take these two plastic inserts off. So I'll just move them out of view of the camera. So first off, it is really lightweight, there's no weight to it at all. It's presented on a nice plain black display stand. Obviously we've got the Ballast Under Cutter wording and the fleet number W175 just there. So we'll start with the front of the undercutter. So we have the Stobart Rail wording just underneath there. Now obviously I'm going to read a bit off the certificate as well, just to help me with this review. So the ballast undercutters are used to remove gravel, obviously known as spoil, from beneath the railway lines. So it is transferred via the machine's built-in conveyor belt, which is just here. Obviously to rail wagons running alongside the undercutter, or if it's on a single track line, to a trailer towed by a unimog. So obviously I'm not too familiar with the ballast undercutters. I've seen like stone cutter machinery before now. Now I'm presuming this wheel here is what obviously cuts the ballast up. Now I've never really seen one of these in action before, so if you do know how they work properly, please leave your comments below. I'm presuming they run across rails, and because obviously if it's lifting, I'm guessing ballast, obviously it needs to sort of be taking it up as it goes along. Like I say, I'm not fully familiar with the undercutter, so if you have got more detailed information on this, I'd be happy to hear from you if you leave your comments below. So obviously that must be where it cuts it with this wheel. Obviously we've got a cab just here where the operator sits. Obviously we've got a door just here. I don't know if you can just see that, I'll just bring it in a bit closer. Obviously where the operator can get in and out of the undercutter. Now I don't know whether you can see that just inside there. Obviously we've got the controls for the undercutter inside. And again, this is obviously just the other side, so you can see the conveyor belt a bit more clearly. Now I don't know whether that turns. Nope, it doesn't. I'm not going to attempt it in case it snaps. But obviously the spoil runs up here, and then obviously that's what this will be for, goes into the wagons that are alongside, or into obviously the Union Mog as mentioned. So I'm presuming there must be something underneath a ballast undercutter so that it can lift it from the track. So on the certificate it does say it is used to remove spoil from beneath rail lines for a number of reasons, either to lower the tracks, to improve drainage, or because the spoil has become contaminated and needs replacing. So that's everything that's on the certificate. Well, like I say, there's not much I can really sort of tell you obviously about the model. Obviously, because if it lifts ballast, like I say, it's got to be something underneath, but because obviously it's on the display stand, I sort of can't turn it over. So apologies about that. But as you can see, it is a really well detailed model. And like I say, it is going to be on static display, so it's not going to be like placed on the layout on any tracks or anything like that. It's just going to be put onto a wooden shelf. So that is it basically, the Atlas Editions World of Stobart Collection Ballast Under Cutter.